Run, river, run, run through the hills. Run, river, run to the sea. Run, river, run to your place beneath the sun. Run, river, run.
Hey, this is Jan Lewis. Welcome to be my guest today. We have Rocco Bortone, and he is from a veteran of Desert Storm, and he's a member of the Lutz Buddy Up in Bellingham, and this is a support group for vets. Welcome, Rocco.
Thank you, Jan.
And I read about this in the Bellingham newspaper. I try to pick up as many newspapers as I can, and I thought this was fantastic. Rocco, tell us what this is all about.
Well, Let's Buddy Up is a social group to try to get veterans and first responders together, just to get the camaraderie that they had while they served or while they're still serving, and to let everybody know that everybody is going through similar situations.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't know they're going through any situations. They tend to bury things.
They feel alone?
They feel alone. And so this is just a social group so they get to know each other and hopefully build a stronger bond. And if they do get in trouble or feel, like they're having some problems mentally, physically, that they can reach out. That there's actually people that care.
They can call you. How often does the group meet?
We meet once a month. It's usually the second Wednesday of every month at the Bellingham VFW Post 7272.
I think I know where that is. That's not far from the library.
Right down the street, Psalm 126.
There was a craft fair there many years ago. I either participated or went there. I remember.
Yep. Yes.
It's not a bad-sized building.
No, it's a pretty good
It's
sized
got the
building.
flagpoles up there, and
Yes, ma'am.
I know where that is. Rocco's got a fantastic, as you'll notice, shirt on, bright orange. What does it say on the lapel there?
It says Lance Corporal Janos V. Lutz, live to tell. Janos Lutz was a Marine, served in both Iraq and Afghanistan.
Paul, can you, while he's talking, can you zero in on Janis's picture? Go ahead.
Came back with some emotional issues after seeing some of his buddies, lose their lives.
Sure.
And went to the VA, and as they tried to control what was going on, they over-medicated him, causing him to PTSD to really take a toll on him until the point where he ended up taking his life.
And he was 24 years young.
He was 24 years young. His mother, Janine Lutz, started this organization in his name to, to help others that are in the situation that he was in.
Sure.
So he didn't have to feel like he was alone. That they can share their experiences of being over medicated or ideas that work or what ideas don't work. Navigate life in general after coming back, with all the hidden wounds.
Well, you came back from Desert Storm. When did you come back? When did that stop for you?
I came back in March of 1991, so I've been back for
You've been back for a little while.
quite a while.
Was it hard for you to readjust?
No, but it was a short war. It started with January. I can't even remember the date. Late January ended pretty quick. 8 weeks.
Sure.
This war we're going through now, in Afghanistan,
Endless.
has been going on since 2001.
Yeah.
And we still have people in Iraq, and we still have people all over the world.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Yeah. We are what we are?
We are what we are. We have to support our troops no matter what.
Yeah.
They're not the
definitely.
ones making decisions to go over there. They're doing their job. They're keeping us free.
Were you a Marine?
I was a Navy corpsman, but I was assigned to the Marines.
That's hard duty, though, isn't it? That was...
Yes and no. I was
corpsman.
with the...
Isn't that like a
medic.
Oh, you were a medic.
Yes, I was with the Air Wings, the Marine Corps Air Wing, VMA 231, which we were about 100 kilometers from the border, so we weren't right in the thick of things.
But you're still a medic. You get to see a lot, huh?
Sometimes, yeah.
Rocco brought 2 fantastic posters. Now, these were designed by who?
Janine Lutz and her team down in Florida.
And she's the mother of Jameis, who passed away.
Janos.
Janos.
Yeah.
He says, I can, I will, I can, I will.
It's all about letting people know that you're gonna succeed, and you want to succeed, and you're gonna be there for your buddy in case he's stumbling, and your buddies are gonna be there for you in case you're stumbling.
Now that's what this group is all about in Bellingham.
It's a peer social group.
And its full name again is?
A Let's Buddy Up Bellingham.
Let's Buddy Up Bellingham. It's almost like a play on words. Let's Buddy Up in Bellingham. And you meet at the VFW.
Correct.
And it's once a month.
Once a month.
On a what day and night?
Second Wednesday of every month. Actually, I have the schedule right there.
Oh, okay. April 11th you have... Now,
April
did you
11th.
say there's a dinner coming up?
There's a dinner every month. It's a free dinner. It's free to all veterans and first responders. You don't have to be from Bellingham. You can be from any town. You can be from Rhode Island. Yeah, if you want to come up from New York, come on up from New York.
And it's dinner. What time does it start, Rocco?
From 6 to about 10.
And so they have a dinner, and do they have speakers or?
No speakers.
Just talking.
It's a social group, so it's everybody getting to know each other,
Yeah.
sharing their own stories. We have veterans from Korea, Vietnam, all the way up to Desert Storm, and now the OIF and OEF.
Japan, like
From
Paul.
Japan, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if you deployed overseas. It doesn't matter if you served during peacetime.
Sure.
As long as you're a veteran or a first responder, you're welcome to come. It's free.
How about people helping out with food? Should they donate something?
Well, the Let's Buddy Up started in Florida. It's been running. It just hit its 4-year anniversary a week ago.
Wow.
And what they do is to talk to the local restaurant chains and have them donate. We're still trying to get the local restaurants to donate to us.
Are they being good about this?
It's kind of difficult to break in. That we're finding. One, we're still. Let's Buddy Up itself is registered as a charity in Florida.
Sure.
So we're working. I have starting up another organization. I'm going through all that 501c3 paperwork. So it's hard to get donations when you can't take donations yet. So far, we had the first couple. We basically paid for ourselves. I have a great team. The VFW just offered, gave me $250 towards the dinner. Last month, February, Project New Hope, which is based out of Worcester, that does a lot of retreats and things for veterans.
Do they help out too?
They gave us money towards the dinner also. Okay. We have a couple other people lined up, local politicians actually.
Yeah.
Are going to.
So you can get it catered if you had to.
We can, yes. Yep. Right now, one of our team members, Eileen Doyle, she likes to cook, so our first one, we ordered food and brought it in. Yeah. Then Eileen said, we could do this for cheaper. And I like to cook, so I can't even remember what we had there.
Pasta? Salad? Do you have salad?
We had salad. What did we have? I think we had lasagna this time.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. She just
did.
The first one, the January, not knowing, obviously I saw this big white box. It looked like a refrigerator to me. It turned out to be the freezer. So I froze the food the night before, and when we got there, it was nice and frozen. So I was told, don't touch the food anymore. I'm like, okay.
But they defrosted it right away?
Eileen defrosted it in strict orders. Do not touch the food. She will deal with it from then on. I said, that's great because I don't like to cook. I just like to eat.
How many guys show up for this?
The first one we had, 8 or so, 8 to 10. We got up to about 16
Yeah.
in February. This past March we had 16, but we had 5 new people. So you don't have to go every month. You
Yeah.
show up when you want to.
Sure, yeah.
And new people will come in and out. The Let's Buddy up in Broward, down in Florida, gets between 50 to 60 people to show up every month.
But they've been around how long?
They've been around for 4 years.
Oh, so yeah, and this you've been Lutz has been like
Since January.
since January. Yeah, that's new.
So we're still trying to get the word out. We haven't had any first responders come out yet. But maybe they're, hopefully this,
We're
will
going to
help.
get the word out even. This is the first time you've gotten on television with it, correct?
Correct.
Oh, this is great. Don't forget, you get your DVD. I mean, your link to YouTube. And this can go anywhere you want it to go. We'll get you back on again, too. Now, again, we are talking with Rocco Bortone, and he is a veteran of Desert Storm. He's a member of the Lutz Buddy Up in Bellingham. This is for veterans. If you're a veteran from Korea or Japan or in the new Desert Storm and Vietnam and all these other ones, they're all welcome. Everybody's welcome, and it's once a month over at the VFW in Bellingham.
Correct.
And trying to think. The next one coming up is April 11th, you said.
April 11th.
Now, I know I'm having some eye surgery that day, but that's okay. May 9th, I'm thinking my husband would want to go. Probably May 9th. That's another one coming up. Is there a site online that the guys and the women can go to figure this out when it's coming up?
Yes, the Facebook page, if you search for Let's Buddy Up
Yeah, okay.
Bellingham,
Yeah.
it comes right up. There's an event for every month.
Mm-hmm.
And you just check going. That way we can know how many people are actually going to come.
It's Lutz, L-U-T-Z, Lutz Buddy Up Bellingham. Easy for me. Sometimes in the beginning I kept saying let's, because it sounds normal.
Yes.
It sounds Let's Buddy Up, Let's Buddy Up. If somebody is, I don't know, maybe too depressed or they think that they can't come, how do you welcome them in? Can they call you directly and say, look, I don't know what to do?
Oh, absolutely. They can call me. My number is 508-353-3044. It's on all the time. Call anytime.
Sure.
Or you can email me at lbubellingham@gmail.com. This is a no pressure group. Show up.
Have
When
fun.
you show up, you get a name tag.
Have fun, right?
If I'm, I'm usually checking people in, walking in. I always give everybody a big hug. I don't care if I know you
Yep.
for 3 seconds or 3 years. You get a big hug when you walk in.
And when are they going to get these fantastic shirts?
Well, they don't. This is.
Oh.
I think this is just for the facilitator, but
Love it.
I'm not sure. I'll have to check with Janine.
Very good.
But it's a no pressure group. You show up. If you want to talk. If you want to just listen.
Yeah.
We're not about pressure.
I wish it wasn't there yet for Jonas, right? It wasn't there yet.
Janos, no.
No, obviously, yeah. If it had been there, if, right, the saddest word, if. 24 years old, over-medicated from the VA. Do you see this a lot? Do the guys talk about that an awful lot?
It really depends on the region, too. I think in Massachusetts, a lot of people are very high on the VA system up here. They do a lot of work. They focus.
Where was Jonas? Was he in Florida?
He's in Florida.
He was in Florida. Okay.
So you could get a great VA system, or you can get a bad VA system, or you can get a great doctor or a bad doctor. I go through civilian doctors, and even I have struggles sometimes.
Sure.
So it's not, but I'm not dealing with the same issues
Sure.
that
I hear
a
that
lot of these young men and women are going through.
the VA in Worcester, and one minute I'm hearing that they're going to move in next to UMass, the next minute I'm hearing they're gone. So where are they going to go? Are they going to stay put there on Lincoln Street?
Good question. I'm not sure.
You've been there, right?
I haven't.
You haven't been
No,
on Lincoln Street?
I have not.
Well,
no.
where do you go?
Well, I have civilian doctors,
Oh,
so I
okay.
don't.
There's another one up near Boston. What's
Jamaica Plain, West
Yeah.
Roxbury,
That's a long way to
there's
go.
Brockton.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean they're all pretty close,
Yeah.
but we have, the veterans are a pretty tight knit community.
Yeah.
once they know that other veterans are around.
Sure.
You can go from hi, hello to you feel like you've known each other for years and years, so
Yeah.
you're always comparing notes. I have a lot of guys that will tell me, oh yeah, the VA treats me fantastic. I never have a problem. But every once in a while, but you get the same amount of guys saying, oh, I hate going to the VA, waits long. So it's, they get a bad rap.
Do they know
I think
about your group up in in Worcester? Do they know? Boy, it'd be great to get that word out over there.
It's possible.
Because you can do that right online. You can get that to them, but also let them know where you are online. Or one of your wonderful posters should be posted right up there in Worcester. You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. How can they say no?
Yeah, it's true. They can't.
It's free. They don't have to do anything.
Veteran. I know our first dinner, we had a lot of leftover food that was untouched. We ended up donating to Veterans Inc.
On up at
right.
What's that called? Well, it's Lincoln Street.
It's Lincoln Street.
I know where that is, near Hanneman.
Yep.
Have you been in there?
I haven't been in there.
I've only seen the guy standing outside.
And then this last one, one of our team members lives up in Gardner, so he dropped it off at another location there.
Yeah.
And he was telling them about it. So it sounds like they're interested in bringing Lutz Buddy up in the Gardner area. So
even the Lincoln Street, my gosh, the guys could pile into maybe one car or
Yeah.
one. Are the guys allowed to? They have cars up there, right? They could kind of ride together, maybe, or into one of the vans or SUVs.
Or if we can get this to take off, we can. I don't mind.
Go up and get them.
Help. Janine would be every time I talk to Janine, because this is her. It's named after her son. She wants to help others.
Mm-hmm.
So when I told her about doing one in Gardner area, she's excited because she's trying to get them in other states also.
Yeah.
She's already has the format. She has a manual. This is what you have to do.
Yeah.
So it makes it nice and easy. So I know that every time we talk and I tell her, I think we can do another one here, she gets really excited because it means a lot to her. Because
Paul, zero in again on Janine's son Jonas, right here.
Janos.
I can never get it right. Lutz.
Janos.
Janos. He was only 24. He committed suicide. The drugs were just the medications were just too much, and probably because couldn't cope with it. And he was in the Marines, and he was in which of the wars?
I believe he was both in Iraq and Afghanistan, so both the OEF and OIF.
I look at his face and I see my own son. Oh, golly! I'm so glad you got this going. Did it take, like, in January you first had a few guys, and then you got a little bit more, and we can get the word out again. How can they get a hold of you, Rocco?
Well, if you have more questions, you can call my cell phone. It's 508-353-3044, or email me, lbubellingham@gmail.com, or show up on April 11th at 6 p.m. at the VFW Post 7272, 940 South Main Street in Bellingham, Massachusetts. And just come hang out. That's all. You get a free meal. Maybe you talk to other people. Maybe you sit and observe. Janine tells me, when Janine and I started talking about this back in September, trying to bring this up here, she said, the hardest part is to get the people in.
Yeah.
Once the people are in there,
the
magic happens. Yeah. And over we've done 3 so far, and I've seen the transformation because now some of the people are more comfortable talking. Our Korean vet, opened up about a story when he was younger, before he enlisted. It tugged at the heartstrings, and it's just people are genuine. People have their own struggles, and
that's it.
They got to know there's other people there for them.
Oh, definitely. Veterans Inc. I had that wrong. That's on Grove Street.
Oh, Grove Street, yes.
Now I'm thinking of Genesis Club.
I don't know.
Okay, that's that's nothing to do with it. But yeah, the right over. I've passed them many times on Grove Street. Has the word out there enough? You think up there?
No, but
The VA
that's the
too?
hard part too. Is trying to get the word out. It's the middle of the week. I'm hoping to get there's a lot of veterans in this area.
Yeah.
Just trying to get them out.
Yeah.
And just being able to get out.
We have one right up. We have VFW right up the street. Yeah.
Yep. So once the weather gets better, we'll be out on our motorcycles and we'll be rocking the orange shirts.
We'll be out there.
And handing out. We have flyers, so we'll be handing out flyers with the schedule on
Sure.
it. In hopes to get people to show up.
Did you bring flyers with you today?
I did not.
Okay, because you can always use, downstairs when you enter the library, the lobby, we have a fantastic bulletin board area.
Okay.
Always welcome to use that. Please, if you come down back, you're only in Bellingham, use that.
Okay.
There are, if you go over to UMass Memorial Medical Center in Worcester, you know where the cafeteria is over there? Can't miss it. Well, anyway, they have big public bulletin board. Land it there. Use that. There are so many places. Other libraries.
Yeah.
Great idea. Don't be shy. And the VA on Lincoln Street, they should have that front and center for these guys. I know that my husband and I were at UMass Medical the other day, and here was a veteran in the department we were in. We were waiting too, and he was in a really cool wheelchair. He had his flag up there, and I said, "Thank you for your service." And he's riding around. He had his hippie hairdo. I wonder if he was. I think he was Nam. I think he was written up, but he had his. He had his hippie. He's long. He. True to our generation, right? And he was a ride. He was so cool. But a lot of them have those great go-go's.
Yeah.
How I don't know how they afford it. Does the VA afford that for them?
Most cases they do. If they can't, there's other organizations that will raise money to get them.
Are you over there in Bellingham? Is that accessible for them in a?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Hey, guys, if you're in a wheelchair, the VFW over in Bellingham, at the meeting, yes, the support group, yes, it's accessible.
Yep.
I think that's awesome. Thank you so much for being with us.
Well, thanks
We're
for
going to get you
having me.
back on again because we want to get the word out even more. Maybe over the summer.
Okay.
Does that sound right? Just get back in touch with me. You can have my email. Say, Jan, I want to get scheduled again.
Alrighty.
Seriously, let's get this word out.
Sounds good.
Thanks so much for being
All
with
right.
us.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next time. I'll be my guest.